Okay, now going into the quantitative strategy section, I will run the defensive sector investment strategy without activating my um, premium account. In order for you to see what you are going to be able to get from the tool if you are using the demo version. After that, I will activate my account, and by doing that, you will be able to see the difference between a demo account and a premium account. Being the first different as the one that I already mentioned, that is in the order management part, you will not be able to generate the broker's order. You are not going to be able to download any position or to generate any investment report. So in the defensive sector investment, let me close this so you can see it better. You will have all these tabs. These tabs are explained here. You're going to have a fairly short but intuitive description on what to expect if you go into the graph, monthly return, financial metrics, and current asset allocation and performance metric. A description on the theory behind this trading strategy and all the variables that affect this strategy, both at a global level and at individual level. These global variables are the ones that you set up here in the variables tab, the ones that says a global variable. If you don't see global variable in a description of a variable, that means this is a local variable. It is a variable that is only going to be used inside this strategy. Sorry. So variables tab. First different, you are not going to be able, as I said previously, our cloud for you to save your preference. And by preference or settings, I mean this. You can change it, of course, as the value that you want. And imagine that you figured out a settings that is really interesting for you according to your investment style. You can save that setting in our cloud, and later you can log in again and you can download that, and you will be able to see how this setting change to the ones that you saved previously in our cloud. So this is the first feature that you don't have as a demo user. But as I said, you are going to be able to play with the numbers. So let me leave it like this, because for the sake of the example, I just want to show you the functionality, not on how to uh, optimize these variables. So the first thing, once you have set up all these variables at the level that you want, sorry, you need to click on this button and then go into the first tab, which is Graph. And after a couple of seconds, you will see a bunch or several graphs that will show you the performance of the strategy, the drawdown, the monthly return, and the dynamic asset allocation of this strategy. Then in the monthly return tab, you will see the performance on a monthly basis and also on an annual basis, and a benchmark against the Dow Jones and the Standard & Poor's 500. Financial metrics are uh, like several KPIs, several things that are relevant for you to know about your strategy, and a table with the worst drawdowns of in the history of the strategy. By the history of the strategy, I mean all this history, the one that you are able to see in the monthly return. So you will see, for example, the annualized alpha of the strategy, the tracking error, the information ratio, risk metrics like um, expected shortfall, the annualized return, the annualized Sharpe, and these are going to be the worst drawdowns in the history of the strategy. For example, the worst drawdown was uh, more or less 34% during uh, the COVID period. This started in February 2020 and regained the same level by August of the same year. The current asset allocation, this is the second difference that you will see using a demo account. Here are going to be all the positions, sizing, and type of securities that you need to buy in order for you to rebalance your portfolio according to this strategy. And in the historical performance tab, what you are going to see is the performance of the strategy during the current year that you are running this analysis. In our case, is at the beginning of 2021 until August, the first week of August. So let me show you how these change. If I now go into my premium user account and activate, then if I go into this defensive sector investment, I will be able to see the asset allocation. So this is the difference, the difference inside each strategy, that for a demo version, you are not going to be able to use our cloud for you to save your setting, and you are not going to be able to see the asset allocation that you need to use in order for you to rebalance your portfolio at this specific date. And the other thing, let me show you how these settings will change. Let me modify something that doesn't resemble what I have. And if I apply the last save settings, you see that I am using the most recent settings that I have in our cloud. So this is how you use all the buttons and how to interpret the different results. And remember that this is going to be information available only for premium account members. Also, these two functions are going to be plugged if you are using the tool in the demo version. So thank you very much. In the next video, I will show you the calculations and everything related to risk parity and quality momentum strategy.